Bitcoin is creating this bullish engulfing reversal structure, and at the same time we are also creating this bullish divergence on the daily time frame and also bouncing from exact support. And today volatility is about to hit the market because today we are going to be expecting our inflation rates getting released, and as always this will be having a massive effect on the markets. And I think depending on these results we will be getting, we are going to be breaking towards the upside and bullish, or we are going to be breaking back towards the downside. So you should definitely not be getting fooled with this data coming in today. So as always, let's first of all have a look in towards the imminent short term. So yesterday we were having some kind of a dip towards the downside, and we finally recovered it back towards the upside. Of course I had my entry right here, but we just missed our entry with about $10. Otherwise I would have been in this perfect trade right here. Our plan has actually perfectly been executed. Of course we have been waiting for this dip right here for so long already. It is a bit unfortunate that we have been missing out our entry with about $10, but of course this is all part of the game. And yesterday after we got this huge push back towards the upside, of course we have been struggling to get back above this resistance, but we did have two major news events that have been coming out at about these tops. First of all, once again, another asset manager has filed for a spot Bitcoin ETF. This one is also a very big asset manager. So this is once again suggesting that this is no coincidence, guys. All of these big asset managers are right now filing for a spot Bitcoin ETF. They know what is going on behind the scenes, and probably all of these spot Bitcoin ETFs will be getting accepted rather sooner than later. So it can be happening anytime soon, and this is also what we can be seeing with this news also coming out yesterday, where actually Gary Gensler has been saying they are going to be reviewing Grayscale's application for their spot Bitcoin ETF conversion. So yeah, it is coming pretty close and it can be happening anytime soon. And whenever the actual spot Bitcoin ETFs will be getting accepted, well, I do think we are going to be seeing a God candle towards the upside. So just like I already talked about in this intro of this video, well, we are creating right now a bullish engulfing candle, where this candlestick pattern is actually very bullish for the Bitcoin price. It is indicating that a reversal is incoming right here in the imminent short term, and we can definitely be getting some more momentum towards the upside. As well as we are also creating a daily bullish divergence on top of support, and this is exactly where we have been waiting for a couple of weeks already. Ever since we got our dump right here towards the downside, I was waiting for this daily bullish divergence on top of support right here, and right now exactly we are getting it. So in my opinion, this is looking like the ideal setup right now. Now we just want to be breaking back above this resistance right here in order to really flip bullish, and in my opinion we are going to be doing this depending on the results we are going to be getting today. These results will be very important, and in my opinion it will just be very simple. If our normal inflation rate is going to be coming in higher than expected, so higher than 3.5 or 3.6%, well then it is going to be pretty bearish. But if it is going to be coming in lower than expected, so below 3.5%, well it is going to be pretty bullish. Now for the core inflation rate, exactly the same goes, of course. If it is going to be coming in higher than 4.3% or 4.4%, well then it is going to be bearish. But if it is going to be coming in lower, well then it is going to be very bullish. So I will be sharing the exact data as soon as possible on my Twitter page. I am always one of the first guys to be sharing this data, so make sure to be following me on Twitter and keep your notifications on. And with that being said, these exact whales that have been pushing the price towards the downside and that have initiated this recent minus 20% Bitcoin dump appear to be right now back in their accumulation phase. As you can be seeing right here, we are printing this blue square, which is indicating that these whales are right now back at these accumulation stages. So this will be pretty important. These whales are back at accumulation stages, while at the same time the charts are looking very good in my opinion. And well, the majority on Twitter is still actually kind of bearish, and at the same time the funding rates are also very bullish. We are deep in the negative on most of the coins and most of the exchanges, so definitely the majority is still bearish at these levels. So in my opinion, I am here bullish at these points. Now do keep in mind, these actual numbers we are going to be getting will be the most important thing we need to be watching today, because of course, depending on this actual data, we can be getting a huge pump towards the upside right here, or we can be getting a huge rejection back in towards this support level. And if we are going to be testing this support level multiple times, well, of course, the more likely we are going to be breaking it back towards the downside. If we are going to be breaking it, well, this orange box is going to be our next support level we need to be watching. So make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay notified about every single market development and also about the exact data we will be getting right here. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.